Good morning, welcome to day 2 of our week in France.
We had a really hard time sleeping tonight. I think I went to bed at like 3 in the morning here, and then I just kept waking up every hour.
The 9 hours ahead that we are right now is really difficult to adjust, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it.
I feel like such a tourist. I mean, well, I am, but we're all like sitting here filming the pastries. They have some baguettes. Of course, I had to get a croissant today.
Okay, trying my first French croissant. That's not bad. I think we have it better in America.
Okay, so I got the baguette. It has ham and cheese inside. Let's go for it. Okay, we're also here with my sister. She got what did you get?
I got a tomato mozzarella sandwich. It's really good. It's in like a baguette bread, and there's like olives.
Oh, those olives are
like
in the bread?
Inside the bread. It's
oh wow.
Very delicious.
Alright, we just made it, and holy cow, this is a lot bigger in person than in the pictures. Wow, that's Louis XIV. Wow, and there's a lot of people here, so hopefully the line's not too long. Approaching the gates, and look at the beautiful gold detail around all these gates. They're so incredible. So we kind of messed up with the Palace of Versailles. It completely sold out, and now we can't go inside of the palace. We bought the tickets for the gardens. I think it was $12 a person to get in, which isn't that bad. But the gardens are massive. It's not just this, but you can go into these trees behind there. Marie Antoinette's house is somewhere around here as well. We have a little courtyard here. But they were saying on the ticket, what's included is they have like a nighttime fountain show, but I'm not too sure where that would be exactly. I see like one fountain there, but that's not on. I don't know where the fountain show would be. Yeah, I think I found where the fountain show is. You can see some of those fountain like spewers are sticking out of the ground. Wow, this is gonna be a big fountain show if they do it. I don't know if we're gonna stay for that though. The sky is just beautiful right now as well, and we're not even like in the gardens yet. We just like entered. This is the palace right here. This is like a little courtyard that they have, some like flower beds over there, but the gardens are way back there. In history, I never really understood why they included demons in their architecture, but it looks like we have a demon here on this giant either vase or like cup. And I wonder, like, what's the story behind all of this? I mean, it can't be nothing. It can't just be for nothing. And just looking around, there are so many different sculptures around the entire palace, and each of them have their own meaning. Of course, we obviously don't know that. The palace just opened up and they started turning on the water fountains now. You got Baba John over there. I'm really bummed out that we can't go into the palace today, but we can kind of see inside from the outside here. You can see the chandeliers that they have. There's some faint orchestra music coming from the inside. Wow. Ah, man, I wish we were in there. Here's a shot inside. Some checkered tiles on the bottom. I'm trying to get a view of the top. You can see it's kind of arched. It's kind of creepy how there's no one in here. Imagine being in here completely alone. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. This is incredible. Here's the view from the front, and this is just kind of a creepy piece of art. I mean, we have like alligators and frogs and turtles spitting water out of their mouth, but then it turns into humans spitting water out of their mouth too. Never seen stuff like this before. It was actually creepy and crazy. Here's a piece on the top. We can't walk here. We have some more fountains. And these are on either side of the main fountain as well. Like that's really cool. So again, another courtyard section, and it just keeps going. This is gonna be a long video, guys. They just have really loud music playing, but I can't tell where it's coming from. It almost feels like we're walking into the gates of heaven. Here's a look to the palace from the bottom. Wow. What is going on, Celine? Caught in 4K.
I'm here, guys. It's okay.
I wonder what's here. Let's go check this out. It's a little dark though. I think there's a restaurant in here along with the bathrooms, but we could go take a look. This is really cool. This is really cool. Wow. Look at this. It feels like Disneyland, but this is real life right here. What? This is so cool. What is this? Okay, choose your path. Which direction are we going?
I like the women's path.
That way? This is so cool. I don't know where we're going. This is just never ending. This is just one section of the gardens. But I love it. I love like the coverage of the greenery, the shrubbery. Everything around us is just amazing. I mean, look at this. Like, I love how everything is just aged. Look behind me. We have like a nice rounded bench, and even the fence here. Look how old it is. It was so cool. I think this is supposed to be a fountain, right? Yeah.
Gunshots?
Were those gunshots?
Sounds like it.
What was that for?
Not sure. Maybe they're showing maybe there's a show that we haven't seen over there.
Oh, those are gunshots.
Yeah, maybe when they used to hunt, or maybe
They're hunting?
maybe
No,
they're
I don't
just
think
fake
they're
sounds
hunting.
of hunting.
No, I don't think that's fake.
Well, why don't we go straight to the
No.
sun?
There's too many terrorist attacks in
No,
France,
there is
maybe.
not, bro. It's not. Actually, I feel much safer than I would in LA. We walked last night at 11 o'clock at night. Did you feel unsafe?
No, not really.
No, it was actually really
We're
good.
hearing the gunshots right now.
Yeah, so let's go check it out.
No. I'd like to say we'd never survive out of the country with Baba John, but I think that's about to happen. Hopefully we make it out here alive. As we walk away from the fountain turns on. Holy cow. That's awesome. That's awesome. And there's another fountain behind us, so let's go take a look at that. What is going on? There's this music coming out of nowhere. I think the gunshots that we're hearing, maybe those are fountains shooting into the air. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. There's another fountain here. This is really cool. Okay, I think I was right. There's a fountain show. We have World of Color at home. Imagine living here. Wow. That was amazing. Oh, never ending. This right here is the King's Garden. I just know for a fact this might be a pain in the butt to garden either bi-weekly or maybe even more consistently. There's so many plants around us and there's so many people that walk through these gardens, so they probably have hundreds, maybe even thousands of gardeners that take care of all these plants. In the middle of the King's Garden, there's this giant gauntlet. We're not sure about the meaning. I mean, we don't really have a tour or any map to tell us what's going on here, but it's a gauntlet here.
Also in the garden, they have the Queen's Hamlet. It's hidden somewhere, but we're looking for it because it's such an iconic piece of history. So we gotta find it.
Baba is very amused with the moss on the fence.
This is real stuff.
What were you telling me
This
a second
is
ago?
not Halloween Horror Nights or whatever. Or this is real stuff. This is actually growing on the wood.
Look, you can rent boats to drive in that lake or row. And then there's like a little tram. Looks like the studio tour. Home away from home. I love it. And I think the Queen's Hamlet is down there. Let's walk around this and go there. Here's a view from the bottom looking onto the palace. Just amazing. Look at the swans. That's so cool.
67.
We came to one of the restaurants in the garden and got some French fries. And on top of that, my first ever crepe in France. So I'm gonna eat it while it's hot, but there's Nutella inside. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Pull it out, I don't know. Okay, let's try this. Whoa. Wow. This is the best crepe I think I've ever had.
So we just got done with lunch and now we're looking for the Queen's Hamlet. We had to get out of Versailles, or the Gardens of Versailles.
You kind of just left us in this old village. I'm actually not sure where we are and what this area is called. I really wish there was a way to replicate the sights, the sounds, and the smells through the TV so that way you guys could kind of feel like you're here. As you walk past each older building or restaurant, there's this like distinctive smell, and I wish I could describe the smell, but I've never really smelled that anywhere. It's crazy. There's our studio tour, but we're walking to the Queen's Hamlet now. It's so freaking far. It's like a 20-minute walk from here. I think we're getting close. We have to go through security to get into it, but getting very close. Okay, we made it. So this is the Le Petit Trianon. Whoa. I think this is a church. Oh, it's just chapel. It's a small chapel. It says that this chapel was built by the king's first architect, Ange-Jacques Gabriel, between 1773 and 1774. We made it. So the ticket was $12 or 12 euros, and it includes the entire property. So the small garden, the big garden, the property. Let's see, are there any maps in English? Right here. There we go. Okay, we're starting this way. Oh, wow. These look like classrooms. Oh, wow. Look at the fireplace here. Wait. Let's see what this is first. Oh. What? What is this? So these were corridors to the fruit respiratories. So they would, I'm assuming, have grapes down there. Oh, look at the stairway down. I wish we could go down there. Wow. Look at this. So like actual plates and cups. This is the kitchen. This is the kitchen, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, there's like the stove. It's cool. Like a secret door, right? Yeah, it swings up. Oh, wow, okay. That's cool.
And it goes down.
Oh, look at the chains. Wow, these outfits. Wow. Okay, now we're going up. Look at the railing. Look at all the details on the railing. The flooring over here. It's really, really nice. We have a nice chandelier. I doubt this is new or old though. Like this looks pretty new. It has LED candles on top. I'm sure in 1772 they didn't have that type of technology. But everything else is probably old. They probably just refurbished everything before even reopening this to the public, but wow. Wow. A nice little view over here of this small garden. Wow. And this is pretty old. Like when you're walking around, the floor isn't completely stable, so everything kind of shakes around you while you're walking. Look at this. Look at all the artwork. Oh my gosh, this chandelier is crazy. Now, of course, we can't walk all the way in, but this is the dining room over here. Wow. I mean, look at the gold framing just around the mirrors. Even more incredible golden framework around these mirrors. Look at the details on these candle holders. Wow. We have grapevines extending from it. There's, of course, a deeper meaning to every piece of art that's shown here. But wow, this looks really good. This looks really nice. Okay, it looks like we're going into maybe a bedroom here. Wow. Oh, this is like a really tiny bed, but I love how this matches basically everywhere. You see that design prevalent on the chairs, the curtains, like everywhere in this room. Wow, that's so cool. This is like a tea room, and look at the wainscoting on the walls. This is wainscoting, right? You like that bathroom, Bubba?
You know where that leads to? Probably
The street.
yeah, but there's probably like a wall somewhere or water.
Wow. That's the bathroom. What is this?
Side of the bath. Oh,
What is this? Oh, this is a bathtub right here.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really cool. Okay, I guess we could go down now. They even had a billiards room here. A giant pool table here. I don't know if this is like the same size as an ordinary pool table, or this is way larger, right? Wow.
Look at the details in the corners.
Oh yeah.
Like cast iron.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, look how cool that is.
Yeah. Oh, this is a really nice spot for pictures, especially when we go down there.
I think this is the way to the Queen's Hamlet. Look at this. Like, this doesn't look real. This is not real life, is it? This is so cool. Getting closer and closer to the Hamlet. Look at this. This looks straight out of like Outlander or Star Wars. Especially that. That looks like Star Wars, straight up. And this right here Seems like the most ideal spot to have like a wedding ceremony, right? Isn't that cool? Look at the flower beds leading up to the arch. That's awesome. Let's go check it out.
And you have the, what do you call it, the guy with the...
Cupid?
Yeah.
Is that Cupid? This is like the original Cupid right here. Oh, that's really cool. Wow.
This would be a great picture with me and Mom. Yeah, Cupid.
Look at the top. Wow. What is that sound? Where is it coming from? I feel like it's like a... Oh, I see it. I found it. Do you see it? Okay, we're really close to the Queen's Hamlet. It's actually like right over here. But, oh my gosh, this looks almost exactly like Disneyland's Fantasyland. Isn't this crazy? It has like that French and German architecture. That looks like Snow White's hut right there. And then down there, that looks like maybe even Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Look, there's a wishing well too. Oh my gosh. Well, not a wishing well, but like a well. Look at the boat right here. Oh, wow. My camera does not want to focus. There we go. That looks better. That's so cool. I love it. Wow. Look at this house right here. I really want to see the inside of this house, but we can't go in. Here's the gate though. It's really nice. It's like a little arch on top. Lots of mosquitoes by the water. Here's that boat I was talking about earlier. There's no way this is old. There's no way this boat is that old. I feel like this is a newer one that they just brought in for decoration. Look at this bridge. A nice little bridge. Oh my gosh. Look behind this house. It's like a little watermill. Le Moulin. You can see there's like plants growing on top as well. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. There's a watermill here in the back. I wonder why. I wonder what the point of that is. Maybe to... I don't even know. We can't really see inside of the house, unfortunately. It's the closest we could get right here. Can we open this? No. Oh wow, very narrow bridge. This is really cool. I didn't know they had hoses back then. I'm just joking. Wow, I love this though. I love it so much. Okay, moving on to the next house before looking at the Hamlet up close. Looks like they have like a little vegetable garden out here. Is that like lettuce? I think this is lettuce. This is the Queen's Hamlet. I don't know. Can we go inside or no? No. All the drapes are down too, so we can't really see what's inside either. I mean, it's pretty small. I really like the glass on these windows. Wow. And also just all the vine growth adds so much to this. It's all gated off right now, but there's a staircase that takes you up to the second story here. Nothing like too special. This looks like a nicer version of the LA River. At the very corner of my eye, I'm actually really good at catching these, but there's a security camera. Multiple. What? Those are obviously newer. They didn't have security cameras back in the day, but that's interesting. Can't believe I caught that. I really wanted to see cats today, but instead of seeing cats, I'm seeing bunnies. They're kind of the same.
kind of the same. Oh, look at this guy. Oh. That's like Snow White's grotto right there. So cool. I like how this just keeps going. There's like no end to this. Could be here all day. Oh my gosh, goats. Oh my gosh. No one told me this was gonna be a zoo as well. There's goats here, chicken.
Don't touch the fence, it's electric.
Oh. Oh, okay.
This time it is. I have a rule. What does it smell?
Oh, okay.
Oh man, this is the life This is
Look at the chickens. There's a hog. Look at the hog. So many animals here. Trying to find the exit now. And we stumbled across this house here. I don't know whose house this is, but it's really nice looking. How'd you like that, Baba?
What?
How'd you like that? It's
That
fun.
whole area actually was really, really nice.
It was worth it, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was really surreal. I was expecting maybe like Shrek to come out of somewhere. And like
It's random.
kings and stuff. Like, it's so weird. Maybe like servants.
Yeah, that was really cool. A lot of walking though. I know. I don't remember seeing these trees.
We were looking at it from here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, we need to go up from there. The trees are crazy though. Look at that. They're just perfect. So tired. We missed so much here, but honestly, I think that's okay because it leaves us to see something new the next time we come back. And I'm cool with that. I'm honestly okay with that. Ultimately wraps up today's video here in France. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm JP, and how they say in the movies, that's a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next one.